Will Carlton win their last two games of the season? Carlton is playing Port Adelaide, and then they're playing Essendon in the last game. And I'm not sure if they're going to win. I mean, that game against Port Adelaide, they could easily lose that game. And really, I mean, to sum up Carlton's year, well, there hasn't been much to be excited about, except maybe that Geelong game. I did find that exciting that they did beat Geelong in a close game, but they also won games against St Kilda, Essendon, West Coast, and not really in a convincing way, but Carlton just hasn't had a good year. They've won 7 games, but they've only beaten 6 teams, because they did play West Coast Eagles twice, and so they've beaten 6 teams. And then if they do beat Essendon in a couple of weeks' time in the final round, they still only have beaten 6 teams. So, I mean, I hope that they can beat Port Adelaide tomorrow, but I wouldn't put money on it, because Port Adelaide, if I'm honest, they have had a better season. But our season, Carlton's season has just really hasn't got off the ground. It's been a bit disappointing, really. There's been obvious flaws in Carlton's game, and it looks like we really have a lot of work to do in the off-season, because Carlton is no way looking like a finals team as of this moment. It looks like a lot of work has to be done, a lot of new talent into this team. I mean, Carlton did have a chance back in 2023 to possibly get to a grand final, but even back then there were signs that this way that Carlton plays isn't really like it's just like they go all out for half a game, and then they don't have energy for that second half. It just doesn't look like something that you can sustain in the long term. So the 2025 season for Carlton has been disappointing. There's just a handful of wins, 7 wins so far, but that's nowhere near enough to be a competitive club in the AFL. And I'd say the minimum you want 10 wins. I mean, 7 that's shocking. 10 is like an average season, I would say. So Carlton below average, and that shows on the ladder. I'm just I'm hoping for some good signs against Port Adelaide and Essendon in these 2 games. Some good signs before the season ends, and something we can take into 2026. But at the same time, I mean, if Port Adelaide and Essendon did beat Carlton, then maybe it's the reality check that Carlton needs. I'm not sure. But saying that, I mean, of course, I would like to see a couple more wins for Carlton and get 9 wins for the season. 9 wins, 14 losses. But anyway, we'll see what happens. That's all I got to say about Carlton's 2025 season. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video.